Good morning, Vietnam. How are we doing, guys? Good morning. Welcome to another live trading with me, Peter Crow. Where I trade gold, NAS100, and Euro USD. I trade every day from 8 a.m. and our stats speak for themselves. Let me just get my tunes on. 2 seconds. And then we'll get amongst it. Okay. I hate these tunes, but they're non-copyright, so I'm gonna do it. Okay, lovely. Right, guys. So we've got 69 wins, 10 break evens, and 19 losses. Okay. So far on stream. Now, what I want to quickly do is go over our logbook. So this is the trade we took yesterday, and this was a just shy of a 7-1, played out lovely. TP hit. I only took about $200 from it, though I got stopped out early. But if you held the trade, this was also in my trade ideas, and we had a sell stop underneath, and we got activated on this sell limit here. Took us down, so we actually had 2 trades on this for a fantastic Azad Khan. Not today, mate, not today. So yeah, another big risk to reward trade, which is going. I mean, last week we caught 15-1, which was nice. This is on the logbook. As you can see, there's our trade there. Stats so far on a 50k account. 1% September, October 1700, which is just shy of 4%, say. Then you've got November 0.5%, December just shy of 4% again, January 4.5%, and February we're currently over 1% based on a 50k account, staying within the prop rule. So even with a consistency rule, this is on there as well. So you could probably get any prop firm account, tag along and take the trades with us. Okay, so lovely, everything's on there. Let's get amongst it. Let's go into a top-down analysis. We'll go on. I mean, our buy stops didn't play out on gold. They didn't get activated. So let's see what's going on then. So grab a brew.
Morning.
Good morning. Literally just took away my drawings. Well, I'll share my screen. How are you doing, Dan?
I'm well.
There's our trade from yesterday. Look at that beauty.
Lovely.
Look at that beauty. Now, the thing is, though, I didn't take much at all from this. $200, I thought that was it.
Nothing.
So it was a bit of a nightmare. But however, the trade played out to a T. Look at the rejection from these levels. So it was a lovely trade on it. We're just about to go straight into a top-down analysis. If you're ready, do you want to tag along?
Yeah. Yes, please.
Let's tag along, baby. So we're going to go on gold first. So let's have a look at gold. What do we see? So monthly, very bullish, doesn't give us much information. Then we come down to the weekly, and the weekly had broke out. It had broke out, technically in that range above, right? Unless this week, so this weekly technically can flip to the upside at any point. We've now broke a low. Okay, we've now broke a low. So what is this weekly going to do now? It's Tuesday. We've still got more than enough time to do whatever it wants. It can still come down for a steeper bottom wick, really, if it wants to. Right? It can technically do anything, as this is a minor support level. Right? So, yeah, we know the weekly can do anything. So we flick to the daily. We're going to have to go off the daily. So what do we see from the daily? So we've always sort of had this range here is the daily. Okay, we had a minor support level here, we had a rejection here, a rejection here. We then broke to the upside and we faked out to the downside. Then we faked back up, and now we've closed bearish. So the previous daily where did that close? That's what we've got to say. Is this daily below this level, and is this level correct? Or is this level slightly down and then we've closed respecting? If it's closed respecting, that means this daily can flip to the upside at any point. If it's broke into the downside, that means this daily technically should be pushing down to the next level. Now, where's the next level? Well, the next level is the bottom of here, which we've already been to. Okay. Other than that, you've then got that level, and then you've got that level. Okay. So it's tricky how the way this daily's closed. Also, what I don't like is this daily didn't give us a top wick to take the previous daily or this one. So I think what we need to do is identify in a lower time frame this level if it's in the right area, and then we'll flick back onto the daily to see if this daily's closed respecting. Because if this daily's closed respecting, this would be, let's say the daily's like that, yeah, and the daily's closed respecting, and we've come down, we've broke the lows. It'd be straightforward today, just a flip on the daily. I would expect this daily just to flip, come down, and then flip to the upside and do that. Okay, so we're going to go down to the 4 hour. Let's see what the 4 hour, see if we can identify the 4 hour zone. So we've got the 4. So we've got a 4 hour level here, but then you do have one here as well. So what I'm looking at is random wick to the area, rejection there, candles there, candles there, rejection. So I would probably say that's our 4 hour zone. So that means the daily would have closed respecting, therefore this daily should flip to the upside. But what could we do to make sure? So if this daily is going to flip, where do you think this daily could end up today? Well, this daily could easily break above these highs, easily. That's what I would imagine happening. The way this daily came down, broke the low, you've now got liquidity from the downside. For this daily to flip, you should be coming to break this high at least on this daily candle. So if that's the case, could we just get a buy stop above the daily? Could do, because the next range is up here. That's the next range. So let's go down to the 4 hour. What's going on the 4? So that's the 4. So we could either wait for a forward close back above this level and then take the 4, or we could identify the 4 closing here and then bottom wick with a new 4 to then start coming up. We could also do that, preempt the daily daily flip. So if we identify some more ranges on the 4, so I would say we've probably got this level, which we've now broke below. So that means this 4 can flip to the downside at any point, or are we more like that? Actually, I would say we're more like that. Only because we squeeze this little wick into that area. And then we've got rejection of the candles here. These don't quite fit, but you do here, and then body the candles. If this 4 closes like this, then yeah, that would probably tell me that's a nice prominent zone. So what does this mean then? Well, that means the only time we've closed respecting here and came straight back up is this one and this one, and the 4 ended up here and the 4 ended up there. So could we come down the time frames and have a look for this 4 to drive up? So if we go to the 3, that would have been a nice wing back there. 2, oh. So the 2 is closed bullish, and I was thinking, okay, well we'll take the 2 when it closes after a bottom wick. We haven't had a bottom wick. We haven't had a bottom wick. If I can get a bottom wick on this 2 and this 2 comes down, there's still 2 hours left of this 2, so there's still enough time for this 2 to do something like this, bottom wick, and then flip back up and push. but I always prefer it to pull back first. Twos broke out as well. So I would say we could potentially, if we look left, I mean this is after we came into this range, but the twos closed there, right? If we look at all the times the twos closed here, 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 what happens with the next two? Well, this one opens up, no bottom wick and just drives, which that's what we could get. This two here comes up to this level, rejects and flips. This two here comes down and taps this level and then flips to come up. We've got another two here, no bottom wick, and we just drive up. I can see this just driving up here, guys, which we've missed the move, it looks like, which is such a shame because it's very clean. I probably would have took that 2 hour, but let's have a look at the ones. So the ones do. If we get a bullish one close and we don't push too far, and I get a bottom wick, I'll have a buy stop off the next 1 hour to come up, and we'll just use the 1 hour low. But so let's say this one closes like this, even though this one could probably come to this level before rejecting and then close. The new one might give us a bottom wick and then push through, which could happen, and that would make sense to initiate the daily to start to flip, because if you think about with the daily, we flip back to the daily, if this daily does flip, where can it go? Well, this is our advantage point here. This is our advantage point. There's no reason to flip bullish unless you come to break these highs, so that would be my advantage point. So if we can grab it, we've got some really nice ranges there. It's just a case of, are we going to come straight up now? And if we do, what happens next? Well, are we going to reject? So let's say you come up. Are we going to reject to come back down to the wing back and then go up? Or here, reject, back down to here and then push. We're sort of getting new data on the dailies. That would have been lovely, that. We're going to have to wait for the hour. We're going to have to wait for the hour. And we could easily just trickle up here. I mean, look at these areas. Really trickle up. Would I be interested in wing back buy from here? If the 4, so if the 4 closes bullish, okay, then I would have this as a wing back buy area, but only after the 4 closes bullish, because technically, right, this level is not confirmed yet until we print bullish. So this is not confirmed unless we print bullish on the 4. So if this 4 does flip now, it could easily drive. So this wing back doesn't become available until the 4 closes bullish. The downside is if you look at all the times where the 4 closes bullish here and here, the 4 pushes straight back up and then rejects from here. This one. This one. So if, for example, we do come all the way up with the 4, let's say this 4 comes all the way up to here, we could then have a wing back buy around these levels to then continue. That would be my entry for G buys. So yeah, I'm trying to work out how we can get in on this. Let's say the 4 is going to really push like it does. How can we get in on it? Well, it's difficult when you get no bottom wicks. Like, I wouldn't just enter now. If you were going to just enter now, you'd have to have your stops below these levels, where I'd rather some nicer stops, please. Have some nicer stops. So let's go to 15. Let's see what we see on the 15. So I would say we've got a level here on the 15. And what we could do is maybe use a 15 level, and if we break above, so 15. All the levels in the 15 are out. Thinking. We could have that level. The 15 levels are awful. But let's have a look. If we get a 15 close above here, where does price push next? So I don't know what I could use that level. It's pretty all over the place. 15. I can't use that level, guys. 15 probably not going to work. Because we're into these awful ranges. Let's mark up the 30. So there's the 30 zone here. Yeah, that's quite a prominent 30 zone. 30 looks miles better. If we can get a 30 close above 4936, which we might not. This is interesting. So see how the 30 closes respecting, then we print bearish, and then the new 30 just pops through. That's how do you get in on that? When this is quite a prominent 30 zone. 30 close respect, pops back. Where does this pop back happen? Chat on. 30 close respect, 30 breaks out. Then you pull back. 30 close respecting, pulls back. Do like that 30, but what if we need to get to it? So we've closed bullish here. We come straight up to it. We're not tapped it yet. So do we just pop straight up, or do we give some bottom wicks? That's what we've got to look at. 30. No bottom wick here. No bottom wick. So this can easily just keep on pushing. Such a shame. That would have been a lovely trade. 30 back in, and then we just mess about and just trickle up, which is not ideal. When you get trickling, it's just you can't get in. I think we're going to have to wait for either a 30 above. I'll take the 30 above though. 30 above. 30 above. And you're going to have a pullback as well if you get a 30 above. I don't even know how I would take that. I think I'm going to have to wait for the 4. Or 2 or unless if the 2 flips to the downside, it gives us a bottom wick, right? Because that's on the 4. If the 2 comes to the downside, gives us a bottom wick, we might just have a buy stop above. Advantage point is this level, which the 30s haven't tapped yet. $15. The 15s do tend to tap. Do we reject from there though? I don't even think I would do that. Nice, that's all I've got. We're gonna have to wait. I can't really do anything. Hopefully the 2 will give us a bottom wick and we can look at it again. So if we get something like where price comes down, where's the 2? Where's the 2? So there's the bottom wick of the 2 there. let's say price comes down, breaks below, and then if we close back above, I'd be interested in that too, as long as we haven't tapped this level. Sorry, that 15. As long as we haven't tapped this level, and that's our advantage point, then you could just have a stop loss below. Come up, there's your advantage point, but expecting price to carry on. Other than that, we're going to have to wait for a bullish forward close. But if the forward can come as high as this level, then we're going to massively miss all this range. So I am trying to work out how we can get in. What if we got, because the 4s end up here. Every time we've rejected here, it's only twice, right? It's only twice. But every time we've rejected from here, the 4 finished there, and the 4 finished there. So you're coming at least this level. What if we get an hour close above that? Let's say this is the hour range. Let's have a look when we get an hour close above. So this hour doesn't actually close above. Drives up. We've got 35 minutes left of this hour. Next hour, yeah, it doesn't get that. I mean, you get a close there, pull back, then you come up. Hour close above, then you come up. Okay, so maybe we could look at that. Or we could look at maybe we back by after we broke out, and then potential went back by. This is an area we could, if we get the hour close above, pull back, we could enter in and around these levels for the flip. Close above, through. Hour close above, through. Yeah, I think I would do that. So if the hour closes above, if the hour closes above here, I'd be interested in buys above. Hour close, yeah. Well, here's the thing, right? If the hour doesn't close above, like, and we close like this, where we're not at the level, would be interested in taking a buy, because we could get this big push with a new 1 hour. There's only 2 hours left of the 4. So if the 4 is going to end up there, that means the next hour is going to have to be the one that does that. But it's only happened once. And where do you put your stops? Your stops would have to be the low. I would probably put my stops the low of this 1 hour in case the new 1 hour wants to create a bottom wick for this and then flip. But I would be expecting to drive straight up. So 33 minutes. We might have something interesting. Interesting. Because the only ones we're looking at really is this one and which one was it about? So we're looking at this level here, and we're looking at this level here. They're the only two we're looking at. So if we come down to the 1, we're looking at this section here, and we're looking at this section here. They're the only two we're looking at really. And if we look what price does, you get a 1 hour close above. Well, this one doesn't, just closes bullish. But here's the thing, we need the 4 to stay bullish. So the thing what could catch us out, if we want to catch this forward big candle, we're going to have to get in on the 1. But that runs the risk of if the 4 wants to flip and the 4 is not going to close bullish. If the 4 flips, we're done. You know. And it's happened 2/3 of the time where the 4's closed up. Well, actually, no, it's happened 100% of the time. It's only happened twice. The only time, because we haven't even tapped the advantage point. So let's look at all the times the 4 has closed respecting this level. Right? I know we had a gap here, right? But we closed respecting there, and we closed respecting there. But look here, we closed respecting there, and look what the 4 done. Came up to this level here, and then flipped to the downside. So do we need to flip to the downside? Because if so, then you technically could take a wing back sell here. If you're thinking that the 4's going to flip, and that's the daily just pulling back to then continue. I don't take that. Let's have a look what it looks like on the 1. So if we look at the 1, and if we look in our areas and go, okay, well the 1 can tap and then reject, then yeah, we could take it. So look, 1 taps, rejects back down to here. So we could take it and just go risk free there. Look left again. 1 taps and pulls back down to here. So yes, we could take it. Stops would need to be above this high if the 4 is going to flip. So if I was to take that, then where would I have stops? The 1 comes up. The 1's actually come a bit higher up, don't they? So could maybe adjust this to like that. Stop above that. This is a counter trend trade, so I don't know whether I would risk more. And this is only if I've got lines all over here. So this is only if the 1, which has got 30 minutes left of it, so it'll probably be the next 30. What does it? Well, this 30 now. If this 1 can come up and tap this level, I'll take a sell. And we should be pulling back to at least this. And then, should we? Let me go to have a look at the 1. Yeah, before driving up. So let's say we got in here. The 1 actually comes up to there. But let's say we got in here. You pull all the way back down to here. And then you drive up. So we would have to go risk free, take partial in around this level here. So it would be up, tap, take partial, move to break even in case the next hour is then going to drive up. But if the 4 is going to flip, then, and we catch this and the 4 is going to flip, we're also in the money to the downside. Like really in the money, you're coming down to them levels. If this 4 is going to flip, I'm not sure it's going to flip. Don't quote me on it flipping. It's just if it is. Only because this level, you've got a gap here. So we have to question that and go, okay, is this the actual level here? If it's not, and we rule that out and say it's not, then you've only got this level here. And you would probably put your line there like that. Therefore, you would have broke below. So that means the 4 can flip at any point. But there's an hour and a half left of the 4. So if you're going to start flipping, you're probably going to have to do it about now. Within this hour, you would imagine you start flipping to the downside. It would have to look like something like that.
That would be the 2 flipping as well.
And that would be the 2 flipping for its bottom wick, and that would be the 4 flipping, coming down for a steeper low. So, yeah, but I can't take any other wing back sell. I think I would only take it from here, 4945. It'd be similar to this, really, where the 4 close. I know because the 4 is not closed, but up, tap, reject to come down. Tricky this one because we've got two options here. Well, look, I'm taking the buys up. Yeah. Whether the 4 closes bullish and then I get a bottom wick on the 4, I'll have a buy stop above the 4 to come up, or whether we get a 1 hour close above 4933. But I think at the moment, until the 4 closes, I would be interested in taking this. I would have, because you can't power straight through. This is the downside, but we haven't rejected. Right, I'm gonna go fishing.
Right.
Go fishing. Fuck it.
Fishing for pips, there's more chance.
So yeah, I would like these wingbacks are not valid until the 1 hour closes above here. Then they become valid. We've got loads of areas. It's just a case of how do we get in? We need price to allow us to get in. That's it. That's all we're after now. Okay, so we will. Let me have a look on a 15. See what this looks like. 15 close. You just get a pop up from here on the 15. So 115 could easily pop. 15 bearish, and you get a bullish, and then a pop. Which I think would be the new 30 minutes or so. Same again. 15-minute close. 15 bullish close, and then a pop. Could we take that if we close 15 bullish here? If we close bullish on the 15 here, right, and then the new 15 gives us the bottom wick, we could have a buy stop above that 15 to come up, and that would be us getting in. But you could still reject from this level.
Ooh.
Oh, interesting. Good morning, Andre.
Hey.
So,
Good morning.
you alright, mate?
Yeah, good.
Did you see our 7-1 yesterday?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Beautiful 7-1. On 2 entries as well, which is nice. Well, I say 2 entries. The wingbacks technically didn't get activated. Mine did on my MT4, on my MT5 because numbers were out. So we'll just say 1. Yeah. So if we look at up first bearish close, would this be the first bearish? No, there's the first bearish close. Oh, bearish. This is interesting. We'll come back to see what the 15 does. We might have buys up, but you've got to print bullish on this, and then I need a steep bottom wick. Okay. We might have buys up. Yeah. Okay. Happy with gold, Dan?
No.
No. I know.
Nah. But yes.
I know, man. I know. Ugh. It's just whether that 4's going to flip or not. If the 4's going to flip, it's going to catch us out. It'll take us down, stop us out. But in order to catch the move, it can open up and just drive up. So do you just get in, but then the 4 can flip to the downside, or do you just wait? All these questions. Okay, so we're going to wait for the 15, see what the 15 does, right? The 15 should stay bullish because there's no bottom wick on this previous 15. But in order for me to get in, I need a steep bottom wick. I definitely need to break the lows, and then we might have a buy stop on the 15 to come up at that point. And that's only because I'm looking, if I'm looking left, 15 bearish, new 15, down, flip, and then we pop up with 115 all the way. And if we look at this area as well, another 15 bearish close. Right, bear in mind we haven't tapped this level. 15-minute bearish close. Bottom wick doesn't break the low, mine, but we haven't got much of a bottom wick. And then you flip bullish. Bottom wick, flip bullish, come up, and you get this pop up on one 15-minute candle. So yeah, I mean, it doesn't mean, I don't think we won't drive until we get the pullback, I suppose. So we'll see. 6 minutes. Let's do a top down on NAS100. Okay, so monthly still pushing, broke 2 lows now on the monthly. Right, what is this monthly going to do? The previous monthly was bullish but didn't break the high. But there's still 11 days left of it, so it can still do anything this monthly, so it doesn't really help us. Then the weeklies. Now the zone on the weekly, we've got this level. And the next level for me, you can either say that or that. And the only reason I had this one is because you did wick to this body, and then you got a random wick here to that area. So I would probably say that's the next level on the weekly for me. And we had 2 bearish candles, so we didn't fake out on this one. So that's good. So technically we're free falling down to 23981. Okay. But obviously we can just get in. It's Tuesday, we haven't had much of a top wick, which we don't need much of a top wick. But because this grabbed all of our liquidity from up here, that's more than enough liquidity to now get through this range. So if we're thinking, okay, well, we're clean traffic range down, let's come down the time frame and see how we can get in. And the daily closed a bit of a gap there, which is a bit of a pain. But the daily closed bearish. But if we mark up a prominent level on the daily, see how these dailies are pretty out. So we've got a level here, which we're going to have to take into consideration. We've got wicks to the area, wicks to the area. I don't like it, doesn't really fit here. So that doesn't really help us. But even if we went that, the issue you've got in this area, how small the candles are, and you do have this mess. What is this mess for? So are we going to get that? I would probably say the next daily level could be, well, that's the next daily level, it looks like, doesn't it? We're straight down, tap, then we reject. These wick to the areas, pull back, retest, we reject it from here. I would probably say that's what we're looking at for the next daily range. Therefore, we should be clean traffic range down. Yeah, we should be clean traffic range down. If that's the case, then this daily should just keep pushing. So what would I want to see? If we come down to the 4, let's mark this up as a 4 level. Let's see if there's any more prominent areas. That looks like a prominent forward range, random wick to the area. Yeah, I'm happy with that 4 zone. Yeah. Okay, so if we look at and go, how have we closed? We had 2 forward closes below. This 4's got an hour and 17 minutes left. Retesting this zone. And this 4 flip to the downside. Let's have a look at every time the 4 closed below here. Where do we push to next? Well, this one came straight through. 4 came straight through. This 4 comes down to these levels and then rejects. However, we do get that big long wick down, which I don't think we've tapped that level yet. We haven't. So we're still going to have to get down there before doing this. Forward close below, straight through. Forward close below, straight through. And then these ones we can't really take into consideration because they're coming up. Then this is just a pullback. Good mess about there. And then, yeah, we can't really take these in. Is that all we've got on the 4? Yeah, okay, so we are clean traffic range down. Therefore, could this 4 flip? If so, can we not just get a sell stop underneath? But why don't we look for a wing back sell around these levels? So if the one closes bearish like this, doesn't drive too much, and we get a top wick, could we not just take a sell stop underneath to come down, expecting this daily to drive down? Let's have a look. As long as this 1 hour doesn't want to drive too much. Let's have a look at the 15. I think I'd wait for the one. I think I'd want the one close just to confirm. It really looks like it, I suppose. We don't really get like a retest of it, do we? Just sort of drive straight through, which is pretty clean all the way down. Tapped it. Okay. Is this 4 flip? That's the question. It's an hour and 15 minutes left. So in order for this 4 to flip, it means the next one has to drive down. The next one is going to have to look literally like as big as that. That means the next one would literally have to do that if the 4 is going to flip. Which technically, the 4 was clean traffic range down to 24334. I don't think we've ever closed below here and not tapped this level. Let me have a look. Let me just confirm. So straight through. So this one had tapped it and then came down to here, but still, you're coming down to these levels. Four, straight down, straight through. This is the only bit what could put you off, but we're coming down. These tap here and then I don't think I can take these. Yeah, so I think I would probably take the 1. Expecting the 4 to flip. I would have preferred that first 15. There's no bottom wick, so. Oh, don't go without us 1.
Bye.
It's 15. See if I can get a top wick on this, right? If I can get a top wick on this 15, come and test this. I might even take wing back sell from here. Believe it or not, but I'm just not sure if the 1, and this would be 1 close, top wick, and then a flip. But there's 12 minutes left to the 1, so this 1 might want to drive down. If it is, this 15 is just going to keep driving. The other option you've got is just a sell stop underneath the 4, but your range is not that big, so we need. If you were just going to go with a sell stop underneath the 4, where do you put your stops? Your stops above the 4, but then you're only looking to target this, really. Or are we? No, we're not looking to target this. Okay, are we looking to target that? No, we're not. We're looking to target this at least, with a chance of it going down there, but it's a big rejection area, so you'd have to take 90% out there, unless the dailies we are expecting to come through now, aren't we? Okay. It's a 15 flipped back up. I need to see what the 1's going to do. If this 1 can close bearish and I get a top wick, a sell stop underneath, and I think I'll risk. So if this 1 closes like this, I'm going to pull back to the body. I'd ideally want 50% of this filled, of the wick. I'd feel better with that. But if I can pull back to this at least, and the reason why I'm thinking we might not get 50% is because if the 4 is going to flip, it's only got 1 hour to do it. That means it's really got to drive down with this next 1 hour. Let's have a look if the 1s can drive from this level. Look at that one. Look at that one. Fucking hell, yeah. Yes, it can, is the answer. Yes, it can. Okay, 1 break below. Then we get a big wick, 1 bearish. Then we close bullish on the 1. That's interesting. And then we drive through. 1, close bearish, big wick, and then yeah, it all off. Minutes. This is nice. If the 4 is gonna flip, the 4's got 1 hour left on it. If the 4's gonna flip, are we gonna close nest play? Do we close nest play? I don't think we do. We just drive straight through. So this would be new data. Alright, new data. Let's retest here. So this is what I'm going to do. If the hour closes like this, the new hour comes up, taps, I'll have a sell stop underneath. My stops though has to be this high, because I would expect if we come down, get activated, you're going to get at least a 50% wick fill of this wick before the flip. So it's the only, and you can come and test the previous wick and then still flip. So I think that's what I would do. But I've got to have this pullback. We need this 15 not to drive down. It's got 8 minutes left, but I need the hour close. I can't take it with the hour close, because this hour can still flip to the upside technically. So worst case, what you could do, you could just get a sell stop underneath the 4 now. But why, when you're going to take the hour anyway? Tell you what we can do. We can mark it up low for sell stop, mark out our stops. And our target would be 23981, but you'd have to take quite a lot of profit from 24333. So you'd be looking at 3.5 to 1. And I think the take partial area would be, it's just more than a 1 to 1 technically. So let's get that marked up. Oh. Get that marked up, work out our stops. What you could do is work out your whatever percentage you're going to be risking from here to here, and then when we get in here we can use the same lot size, so it'd just be an early entry. That's what you could do. $50 I'm gonna have on this. So I'm gonna have a sell stop on here, right? And this is off the 4. But we're probably going to be getting in off this hour, and I'll use the same lot. So basically, I've got $150 on this with my stops here. I'm going to use the same lot on this trade. Okay. So if we get activated and took up, it'll be less risk. So just stand by. 5 minutes, we're probably going to have a trade. The thing what might happen though, you think if the 4 is going to flip and drive through, which we know it can literally just pop straight through. The 1 hour could easily open up and just go like this. That's what can happen. It can just drive straight through. Hence why I'm putting my sell stop on. If the forward closes bullish, then we would delete and adjust. We look for some different entries. Okay, morning guys. If you're watching on TikTok and you want to see what I'm trading, head over to YouTube. You can see the charts I'm trading and the money we're making. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. So we'll wait for that. So, should I put that on the trade ideas? So let's put trade ideas quickly. Do you know what? I've been loving NAS lately. We've had some big risk to rewards, haven't we?
Yeah.
But you're thinking, we just can't seem to catch him.
Well, I've seen them. I haven't been part of them.
We just can't seem to catch him.
Like that one yesterday, when it literally, like, the wick came close but didn't touch, and it took us out, and then just was like, oh, thanks. Didn't want it anyway.
So TP1 would be this level. Oh my god, I pancaked it. Look at these pancakes that have just been brought to me. Look at that. That pancake there. Oh my woman. Bit of cream on there. Bloody hell, I'm fasting. Oh well, that's gone out the window. TP1 with 2, 4. Take partial multiply even. Full TP would be down here 2, 3, 9, 8. TP1 2, 4, 5, 0, 8. TP1 is 2, 3, 3. TP2 B 2, 3. 1.
And I gave myself 5 years, or 3 years maybe, and I dated it Thanksgiving 1995. Just before Thanksgiving 1995, I found out that I was going to make $10 million
For stop. Okay. Okay, we've got 3 minutes left for the 1. Here's the thing on gold, right? The way this one's closed, the next one can easily just pop straight up. And it's the same situation, this 4 can still flip. So if this 4 is going to flip, then we should get a 1 like that. So this next one is going to be, it's either up or down. So it's quite difficult to get in. Where do we get in at? Hopefully we'll get a bottom wick, and then we could have a buy stop above the 1. So for example, if this 1 opens up and I pull back and break a low, I could potentially have a buy stop, but I think my buy stop, just to be sure, would be above the high. You should be coming to that at least. That's what I'll probably do. And then stops would just be the low of the pullback. So we've got potentially 2 trades here on NAS and gold, so stand by. stand effing by. The sell stop on NAS is still valid until the fall closes.
So what's the entry you might take now at the 1 hour?
On NAS?
On NAS.
So I'm waiting for a top wick. Did you see the entry for the sell stop or this new one?
Yeah, for that. So the sell stop I've got on.
Oh, 24508 is the entry. Take partial 24344. Full TP 23981. Stops are the high of the previous candle of 24657. I'm going to use this.
Now, so now if when the hour closes, you're waiting for a top wick.
I'm waiting for a top wick. I'm going to have a sell stop underneath. Prices never, and here's the thing, prices never broke below here on the 4 without and closed back above without tapping this first. It's never done it. So if it happens, it's just Forex, it's new data, nothing I can do. So what are you willing to risk? So I've got a $150 risk on this. Okay, here's a top wick. Come on, come on. Ooh. I'm going to use the same lot size as what I'm in on this. I just want the body, just the body. Come on, come on. I'm hoping this one comes up and does 50% of this wick. I'd feel a lot better. Okay, I'm now going to have another sell stop. I'm going to have it under the body of the 5. Okay, I'm going to have another sell stop. Same lot. 5. Sell stop. Same stops. So I've got a $150 risk on this one. I've got a $100 risk on this one. Okay, so we've got a sell stop here. We're going to add an alert. This is a lovely pump up. This is what we want, this. Okay. And yeah, what you can do, if you do get activated on this, right, and you pop down, you can delete this second one because you've got a better entry on the same idea. That makes sense. And you lowered risk. What a way to lower the risk. Yeah. Because you would have got in on this anyway with that risk. Would you, if you win a trade and you risk $150 here, and someone said, do you know what? I'll let you close that trade now with no loss, and I'll put you in here with a low risk, but the same lot size. Would you be happy? You'd be over the moon, wouldn't you? So that's what we've got there. Let's quickly go on to goals. See what goals do. Oh, look at that! Fucking. This can easily pop up here. Easily pop up. There is a wing back sell from here, but it is risky taking it because the 4 could easily just keep driving. So I don't know if I would take it. I think the only other option we've got is hopefully this one doesn't drive up with 1 and we get a nice close, then a bottom wick and we can take the buys up. But just be mindful, this one can easily pop up with 1 candle all the way up. And if it does that, we've missed the move. I'd probably leave gold for the day. It was just a risk whether we were going to... There's no bottom wick on this though. If... The only way I would take this wing back sell is if... This 15 would have to pop up. This 115 would have to pop up to tap it. You know what, while we wait, I'm gonna have pancakes. Oh, pancakes. I'm gonna be shaking like mad today. All the sugar in the morning. Or what we could do is if the 15 closes like this and we don't tap this level, that's what we can do actually. I get a bottom wick with a new 15. We could then take the next 15. You know what I mean, Dan?
I know what you mean.
Really?
I know what you mean, geezer.
NAS is moving perfect for us. Look at this. The one pushing up, giving us a wick fill. This is what we wanted. If we flip now from this house, gun to your head. If we flip from this house, gun to your head, right? If you flip and get activated, what are you betting on? Are you going to carry on down to this level, or are you going to activate and come back up? You're going to choose this one, aren't you? From this height, bearish close as well. The 4 can still flip. So yeah, there is a wing back sell from here though, 24603, if that tickles your fancy. 15 no bottom wick. Look at that. It's like teasing. Same lot size. God with it. What was it? Guys, I think I'm gonna get in here, you know. I'm gonna get in for a wing back sell. It'd be low risk for me. I'm in for a wing back sell here. Right? 50, that means it's $50 risk I've got. I've still got this on, sell stop, I've still got this on. But I'm in for a sell now. See if this 15 can flip. My target is all the way down to here. So if you zoom out and think, okay, how did we get to this point? Well, this is our original trade off the 4 hour, and we just look for better entries. We've got this was the hour close below, and this is a bit more of a risky one because if we're wrong, you know, we're going to get stopped out. But we haven't been activated on these two because we've been cautious. But the way the 15's closed now, opened with no bottom wick, and we know the one can flip to the downside at any point. I'm happy to risk $50 to see if we are going to reject from here. And all we do, as soon as this flips, we'll go risk free. So this is what we've got on. So I am in on this, guys. Gold's still pushing. Oh, bitch. I don't know if, are you able to get in on that with a low lot, Dan?
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you don't like it, don't do it because you've got your sell stops underneath. You've not been activated, and if we're wrong, you're not going to get stopped out, are you?
Yeah, true that.
So this is where you've got to. But what's the word? What's written on my board?
Smash it.
No.
No.
Fearless. Gotta be fearless.
Fearless.
Fearless. So because I wasn't scared, right? I've got in here. I could technically. It's the same lot size as this. Same lot size as this. I can technically delete these and have a miles better entry. On the whole idea, and I'm expecting price to come all the way down. But yeah, it is risky with this wing back because what if the 1 hour wants to break the high again before flipping? Could do. I would get stopped out. But this way you've got to say what you're willing to risk. I'm willing to risk $50 to see if I can get a better entry. If not, $50 on a 50k account is absolutely nothing. You had anything this morning, Andre?
I won challenge. I had an Asia gold trade set the box for.
Any good?
Yeah, really good. It's you guys can look into this as well. It's when you have a bank holiday in the US.
Yeah.
The morning after, you are almost guaranteed success of a 3-to-1 gold trade. You take the candle, which one is it? You bracket the 30-minute, and the one that ends, the one that closes 12:30 your time.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, you bracket that one. You're basically guaranteed. I did that over Christmas as well, and because there's loads of holidays there, and then yesterday was the President's Day, so that's a really good one to look into and to test yourself, make you feel comfortable. But it works, and I I don't want to, because for me there's 1:30 time, so in the past I used to get up to place it, but now I set my bot, whatever. I think it did well.
Nice.
But I went low risk on it, unfortunately. I should have gone big balls.
We always say that.
Yeah, no, it's. I mean, I'm low in that challenge, so I had to. I couldn't go my usual.
Yeah.
Big balls risk.
Well, I'm in profit $15 here. That'll get me a cost step.
Right.
After my profit split. God. Hey, there's something weird happening in the sky today in Wales.
What is
It's
it?
like it's like blue. It's blue, like light blue. It's weird.
What is that?
There's a big shiny thing in the sky.
Aliens.
I've never known rain like it though. Since this whole year, this new year, all it's done is rain.
It's rained.
Welcome to 2026.
Yeah, man. Month and a half of nothing but rain
Yeah.
and a little bit of snow.
Here's a question for you. Would you rather a sailing boat or a camper van?
Ooh. Camper van, I think.
DIY. Scared of deep water.
Nah, I don't mind deep water. I mean, I'm not a massive fan of deep water. I've been in it plenty of times. But
Emma's petrified of deep water.
yeah, I think there's more to see.
On land.
You can travel and
True.
see more. And obviously, you can get to more places, I think, by boat. But yeah.
Boat is just so much hard work, man.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. You've everything to maintain it
Yeah, it's
and
never ending.
navigate it and all of this sort of stuff, as well as.
Here we go. I've been
if you
activated.
think-
Sorry, Dan.
It's all right.
I've been activated on the second one. Let's see if we can flip now. Yeah, I suppose I think there's questions to ask, isn't it? Okay, what do you want from it? And if you want to be alone and feel out in the wild, then yes, sailing boat. But if you want to explore, meet new people, pop into cafes, eat new food, I think you're probably looking at a camper, aren't you?
I think maybe a canal boat. That'll be
Canal
a
boats.
compromise between the two.
I know, but you're stuck in the UK, Andre. I can't be stuck in the UK.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah. Cool. Then camper van, and then go travel.
Not necessarily you could go in the Suez Canal.
True.
Or the
True
Panama
this.
Canal.
True this. Or has anybody sailed a canal boat across the North Sea?
I think, mate, you need to get a Netflix to sponsor your documentary.
Test it. Test it will work.
I will watch that.
And give them some sort of life insurance as well.
I don't think I'd get any.
Well, I mean, the Vikings crossed loads of seas, didn't they? They went to the
Yeah.
Americas and.
I think the boats were a bit bigger than canal boats.
In a bit better shape.
A bit sturdy.
It's still not like not what you would expect to travel the seas in,
No.
but definitely better than canal boats.
Yeah. Okay, well, we've been activated on the second one, so my total risk at the moment, the second trade was 100, so I'm only $150 risk at the moment on these two. Okay, I've still got the sell stop off the 4. This sell stop is still valid for the 4. Now, the issue we've got, if this 4 doesn't flip and we're still in these two trades, we're going to have to start having a look and going, okay, well, what's going on here? Because when you close below here, we've never not tapped this level and then come back above, right? Yes, it could be a nest play, but I don't actually think you print bullish before tapping it. I think you always, well, let's have a look. So you came straight through here. I'm using this one here, even though that's bullish, but this one you still come down to these levels and then you print bullish there. So I'll tell you what, we can mark this one maybe a minor. Straight through. So and I'm not bringing these into the, because this is when we've come up. So I'm sort of ruling these bits out really. So yeah, we've never really printed bullish without driving through to this level. So therefore, this 4 should not stay bullish technically, and if it does, we've then got to go, okay, what are we going to do? Are we going to get out of these trades? What's the probability for you coming through the next one? You could say, okay, well, we've technically got a nest play if we close like this, so the next 4 should top wick and then flip to come through. That's what could happen. And then you've got to work out, well, are you willing to stay in the trade? And what's going to answer that question is, are you happy with the risk? Are you happy with the risk with the situation in front of us? If the answer is yes, then you just hold. So we're just waiting on a 1 hour flip here. Got 40 minutes left with the 30 to flip. 15 close bullish, which is not ideal. I'm gonna get a wick fill at least. So yeah, I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this, guys. I'm happy with this. Can we flip on the 15? 5 to 5 close, beautiful. We haven't broke the lows yet either. If you look at the 5, look at this. Look at the 5, look at the rejection here. We've not broke these lows. Oh yeah, that's what I got. Now remember, this 1 hour was a sort of low risk entry. This is our main trade. This is where we've got the full risk on, right? This is where we've got the full risk on here. So I'm willing to risk 150 on this one, right? And these, actually, you can get a better entry, and that's all it is. I'm happy to use the same lot size and see if we can get a better entry on the 1. And then the way the 15 moved, again, I'm happy to use the same lot size and see if we can get a better entry. But I've got to take into consideration that it's not just 50 here, but it's 150, isn't it? Because this one's 100. So I'm still risking 150. So now I've got to be aware of, okay, well, what if this gets activated? My whole risk is now 300. Am I willing to risk 300 to see if the 4 is going to flip and drive down? So that's what you've always got to be managing in your head. What am I fully risking on the trades when I'm taking extra entries? So yeah, let's have a look at what gold's doing. Oh, we're there. Oh, you can really dance. One coming back down to add a bottom wick. Can we get a bottom wick? See, what can happen with gold, right? We can literally get one 15-minute candle pop straight through. And sometimes, if you know that can happen, but you don't know how to get in, sometimes what you can do is just go, right, I'll have a buy stop above, because if we do break the high now, we should be popping through to that straight away. And you just line it up like that. So that's something we could look at. I want to see if I can pop down to this though, because there's not much of a bottom wick on this. Sentinel alert. Now so the 5's coming back up here. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? It's all on this one really. 30. We might get a bullish close 30. I really don't want this 30 to stay bullish. Look left. Yeah, we can stay bullish and then start moving down with the next 30s, that's fine. So yeah, this 30 we could stay bullish, but that means there's 30 minutes left for the 4 to flip. Is the next 30 would have to like really drive. Lots of hours of 5 printed there. So I think if, as long as the 30 doesn't close above this level, that means we would have to get a 30 literally like, let's say this 30 stays bullish, right? It means the next 30 would have to do that. And I'm just not sure whether you're going to get that. It's quite a big 30-minute candle, that. I mean, I suppose we could. Okay. Yeah, we've just got to leave this, guys. Like, it's off the 4 technically. It's just a case of the 4. If the 4 doesn't close, if it doesn't flip, it doesn't flip. It closes bullish, we'll have to just assess from there. Whatever. So let's not try and
force it.
Well, let's not try and send ourselves crazy. But I mean, if you're in on these trades here, let's say you're in on these two, you could just delete this. Would be extra. If you break this low, it's highly likely that's because the 4's flipping. You're probably coming down to this next level, 24442, where you go risk-free on everything. I wouldn't take partial, because if you come to that, it is an area you can reject from, but you're highly probably coming to this. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. I feel a bit sick after them cakes now.
You poisoning me.
She might be, you know. She might be. Won't be surprised.
Slice of cake with my coffee this morning.
I'm not really a breakfast person. Don't really have food before 12.
I don't know if I'd consider cake as breakfast either, to be fair. There's a reason I look like a snuffle pig.
Snuffle pig.
One of those pigs that hunts for truffles in woods.
Are you going to flip one? And if you're going to flip, hurry up. I'm hoping the new 30 is just the one what drives down. We only need to get past this on the 30. You know what? What I'm going to do, I'm going to put on the trade ID sell stop under here. Adjust. 15 struggling. 4's going to close in an hour and 36 minutes. one flip. Let me check the phone here. That way. Yeah, always clean. Always clean up my MT5 as well. Morning, Paolo. How the devil? The devil, Paolo. Name trader. My name. Mine's Peter. It's a exotic trading name.
Peter.
Peter. Proper British name. Peter. Get rid of this now. We had our pull back. Can we flip? It's the new 30. Leave on the 30. See what the next 30 does. See if this next 30 can just pop down. This could easily just be a level here, break, retest to come back up as well. But remember, we're going off the 4 year, and we're going off that idea of the 4s have never broke below there without tapping this level. So if it doesn't play out, it's just Forex. You can't overthink it and start questioning your strategy and thinking, oh my god, I'm a shit trader, I lost today. It's just Forex. We can't be right all the time. But what we can do is limit our losses. And this is a prime example of how we've done it. You've got to be fearless, right? But yes, we might not have been in on this one. And you could have just waited with this one. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to get in on these second ones. But if you think about the probability, 100% of the time you come through to here on the 4 without coming back up. So probabilities are pretty good that it should do that. And if it doesn't that one time, it doesn't. It's just new data being printed. We can't do anything. But the last thing you want to do is start questioning everything, because it just puts you back. Just puts you back. There's no strategy what's 100% every time. Like, you will take losses. It's just part of it. We've took plenty, haven't we, Dan?
Yes. Yes, we have.
We've took plenty. So I think we should get some movement up or down with the new 30, because this is the last 30 of the 4 hour. So it's going to be very interesting how this 4 is going to land. Big game tomorrow, Dan. Carry a bag.
Carry a bag. FC. Yes. Are we away for the first leg?
I think we're away, yeah. Yeah. Be good. Confidence is high. I like it after the last game. Can't believe, mate. I can't believe we drew Man City in the FA Cup. Like, come on. But what I do like, if I was going to win a cup, right, I want to beat the best. I don't want an easy run, because then I know I deserve it. Like when we won that Carabao Cup, we had some tough games.
Yeah.
Like we knocked Arsenal out. Yeah.
And Chelsea.
Yeah, and Chelsea. You know. And then Liverpool in the final alone. They pulled it though, didn't they?
Maybe it's Man City or Butler.
Which team? Which team?
Like Butler.
This is it. You can just change the full team. Like, the best 2 teams in the league, Man City's got.
And we can't even borrow players.
It's fucking mad.
You
Absolutely mad. But I just want this season over with now. I just want to overweight, and surely they're gonna have to spend in summer.
Well, they have to. There's
Surely.
no question about it.
It's just who wants to come? This is the issue you've got. Why can't we attract players? That's the question. Is it the money? Is it the money? Like Sesko, for me, he's done shit in Man U. He's had a good game here, good game there. But, and I don't think young people should go to Man U. I think that Man U needs players who are already well established. That's what they've always done. But if you want to develop and become a good player, then he should have went to Newcastle. He'd be miles better now if he was at Newcastle one day, anyhow. Sesko. So he's lost.
Definitely.
He is lost.
Indeed.
Well, stats so far, guys. Based on a 50k account, nothing comes on this logbook without being taken on stream. The link to every trade is here. Okay, and if you had a 50k account, top firm account, staying within the rules, this is even including consistency rules as well, right? This is the type of money you'd be making on one 50k account. Okay, so we've been live streaming since September. Yeah, it's a brand new YouTube channel. Okay, up 1% September, up over 3% October, 0.5% November. It's quite a tough month then. December just shy of 4%. January 4.5% up, and February at the moment we're up over 1%. Now, here's the thing: what you might not know. The top 1% of traders in the world, do you know how much money they make? This is not for you guys, this is for the people on YouTube. They make between 1 and 3%, that is it. But the difference is they make it every month and they have a huge amount of capital to trade with. That's the difference. But making 1 to 3% a month every month puts you in the top 1% of traders in the world. Okay? It's not about it's not about how the percentage, you don't 20%, 30%, yeah, it would be nice. But consistently, it's just about upping your capital. That's all it is. Okay, so this is based off 150k account. Oh, gold's had a pullback. Let's have a look at gold. Actually, wait there because okay, so we've had a 30-minute bullish close, right? It didn't close back above, but I don't like how it's closed bullish. So I really don't know what this next 30 is going to do. I think we're going to have to wait for the 4. Now, if the 4 closes bullish, probably going to look to get out of these trades. We're only low risk on these two trades, right? Only low risk. Our main trade is this one. These were just earlier entries to get in. Okay. So yeah, the 30 hasn't broke above, which is not too bad, but it's a case of if this 30 comes and break the highs, can we flip to come down? I'm just not sure we're going to get that now with the 4. So the way the 30's closed, probably telling me that the 4 might not flip, therefore the 4 is going to stay bullish. How big of a bullish candle is it going to be? So we will see what time we're on. Now we've got another 30 minutes. Let's see if this 30 can just drive down for us. Drive down. What you could do if you don't like the trade and you're in these two, yeah, you might get a bottom wick on the 30 if it wants to come up. To be honest, the 30 is still respected, so technically we should. We haven't broke out yet on the 30. If this 30 had broke above here, I'd be looking to get out. But it hasn't. We're still respecting. So yeah, but if you don't like the trade, the way the 30 is closed and you get a bottom wick here, you only need to the sweet spot. You only need to hit that on a pullback and you can get out these two trades at break even, both of them. I mean, obviously you'd be loss on one and you'd be profit on the other, and you'd be out break even. So we will see. It's all about this 1 hour flipping. Can this one flip? Let's watch the one. Can't watch the lower time frame. I'm just going to dip the toilet, guys. Toilet.
No worries.
Back in a second.
How's your week going so far, Andre?
Sorry, say again, mate.
How's your week going so far?
Not the best.
Yeah. Yes, it hasn't started well for me either.
It's okay.
Well,
We will keep our head up.
yes, indeed.
Testing
Keep
a
plowing
new,
on.
I'm testing a new bot, so that's always
Yeah.
exciting. It's always exciting.
How many is that you've got? No.
Well, I've got one. Well, kind of got two in production.
Yeah.
The main one, and then every now and again I use. It's just a basic kind of a bracket bot. I use it when I need it. But then I've got the one running full time on a VPS server.
Yeah.
And now I'm running the test bot on there as well. While I'm making some changes to it and optimizing and seeing if it can be improved. So that one, yeah, it could have some good potential. I can have it running on multiple pairs and stuff. So we will see.
Fingers crossed.
We will see.
Looking great.
Yeah, it's not playing ball, isn't it?
No, it is not.
Are you in on it?
I am
On both or just the one?
on both. Should have just been the one. I've deleted the flip for the 4,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm in on the other 2. So yes. That one is really pushing now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Might be going for the top wick on the 15 to then come back down, but it could easily just go straight through.
Yeah, let's see. XAUUSD.
Are we looking?
Not great.
What is it doing? What is it doing?
This is the rejection. It looked like it was going for the 15-minute no wick.
Oh, here, yeah. Oh, that's a good shout. The 15 hasn't broke out either, though. There's no top wick on that 15. God, it's freezing. Let's have a look what goal's doing. At the pullback now. You've got no bottom wick on there too. It's all on the fours. The thing with gold, if the 4 closes bullish and you get bottom wick, then if the 4 closes bullish, this wing back becomes valid. This wing back comes valid here, but also as you pull back, you can get a buy stop above the 4. But the 4s are really close like this. I think we're seeing new data happening here all over the place. What time now? Quarter to 10. 15 minutes left for the 4. Wow, so not gold. Oh no, tell a lie, the sky's not blue. It was this morning for an hour. It's 10 back to grey.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's no good.
It's no good. Food. What's this daily gonna do? Are you just gonna drive down or do you need a steep top way? Steep. We don't need much of a top wick here. The daily's already done its top wick. There's a zone E on the daily as well. At this level. So if you look, body, 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 and then all the rest just like come through and disregard it. But you came and retested that zone and then you flipped bearish. I think this is going to drive down, but it's not going to do it in a way where it lines us up. to like get a nice entry, if that makes sense. I think one candle's just going to open up and just pop. It's just a case of if the 4 closes bullish, how steep is the top 4 going to be before flip? If you're going to get the flip, it might not happen yet. You might get forward breakout and then a forward close back in, and there's there's another 4 hours you got to wait, and then later on in the day, then the 4 comes down. We could get that, and if we do get that, you know, where these top wicks going? How steep are these top wicks coming?
Yeah.
This is it. So it's I think I'd still keep the sell stop on, weirdly, even though the 4 could come down, create a bottom wick and then flip. Or would I keep it on? I think it really depends where this 4 is going to land. I need the 4 to close respecting. Hit the 4 to close respecting this level. Let's go down. Ooh. Ooh, look at this. We can't be on this. If we close bearish, we need to get a bearish close here, and then you popped. That would be the new 4. So yeah, the new 4 could easily open up and just go like that. So if this 15, right? So we've got a level here now. Oh, I've got pullback needed. But if this 15 closes below here, what I can see happening, because that'll be the forward close, I can literally see that. New 15. Bake out to the downside. And back up. Only if the 15 closes below. So if this new 15 can come down first, I might have a swoop entry on. Swoop entry. What is this? Respecting this level, and look where the bottom wick comes. Bottom wick comes to this wing back. Mental. So the 15's broke out now. Can we get a 15 close back below here? That would be the 4 close respecting. Close and come straight back down. I'm hoping we just open up and just drop the new 4, which we can easily do without breaking the high. Yeah. Might retest the zone, but it's going to be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. 1 hour. Oh, look. This was what could happen, Dan. We see this a lot, remember?
Yeah.
Minor support level. Next one. Breakout. Fake out. It's just a case of how steep's this top wick going to be. That is it. That would be the 4 opening up, top wick, and then flipping. So if we can avoid getting stopped, fantastic.
Stop loss or bust, baby.
Oh,
TP or bust.
TP or bust.
TP or
Preferably
bust.
TP.
Yeah.
Preferably TP because it's 2 trades. Yeah. I've deleted my sell stop. I've done the 4.
Out on the 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Be a good shout. So did you get in on the second one then? On the third one?
No, the third one, yes, I did.
That and that. But did you use the same lot as what you were going to use on this?
I did.
Good. Okay, so these should be absolutely nothing for you then, if we do stop.
Indeed, indeed.
Let's see if we're right. I tell you what, if we are right and price needs to come down, we've got a lovely, especially if we need to get down to here. I'd say 12 to 1 now. 12 to 1. This one would be a 6.5 to 1. Well, look what this is lining up lovely in a weird way, even though I don't really want to close above here, but if we do, it can still work because that would just be a fake out on a lower time frame to get a fake out back below. I'm only on till 10:30 today, guys, fortunately. I've got something on, I need to be somewhere. Let's see how the next hour opens up. I wanna be somebody, I wanna go somewhere, and I wake up and pay attention. Class movie, that, isn't it? What movie is it though, Dan?
I don't know.
Sister Act 2. Come on, Sister Act.
Jesus. Been years since I've seen them. Not as good as Nuns on the Run, though.
Nuns on the Run. Nowhere near as good as Sharknado.
Oh,
What a movie.
Mecha Shark versus Giant Octopus.
There's an actual movie called Sharks in Space.
Oh yeah, there is. No gravity, so they can just go where they want. Come on, Big Bearish 5. That's 5. You're not listening to this.
Yeah. What's just starting a bloody rep out? Weekend starting bloody reps out. Oh, that 15. Don't like the 15, like the one's fooped us off, hasn't it? I'm hoping we're just gonna get this fake out straight away. Straight like that. Yeah, the thing with these fake outs, right? It's you're sort of relying on it for it to happen. It's not like acted upon what you see. Like if this one closes, I mean, this is my 4-hour level. Let's see the actual 1 hour level. Let's put this pair up so we know what we're talking about. Yes, I would probably say this is my 1 hour level here. See? So ideally we want the one to close respecting that, not above. If it does, then the one's technically in the next range above, right? And we should be looking to get out of these trades. But if we close respected, then we could be lining up for a nice big fake out back down. Which, yeah. So it's probably all on this one for me. I'm comfortable with the risk anyway, but the one close respecting, I'll probably keep these on to see how the next one closes. So look at the gold now. Gold is now flipped back up. Ooh, little shit back. Look at that. See how doing gold. With a 4 closing, and then if we can get a bottom wick on the new 4. We've got to understand as well today, it's their first day back.
Yeah.
As well. I'm in New York, so it's going to be, I think there's going to be quite a lot of volume on New York. This one's not too bad. Literally, what we're going to get now, guys, is a new one is going to open up. Just plummet. It's going to do this with one 1 hour candle. One. That's what we're going to get done that. How much do you want to bet? How much do you want to bet?
Ooh. 1%.
Yeah, but what you don't realise is, yeah, I didn't say the top wick. The top wick's going to do that first. And then we're going to end up like that. After it hit stopped, I was like, yeah, but I didn't say that about the top wick, did I?
Yeah, but we'll have already lost. This is the 5 that I was asking for.
Oh yeah.
Keep going down.
Oh yeah, nice close back below would be nice. 19 seconds. 19 for the regiment. Oh, maybe not.
No.
I don't think it's going to do out until the hour. As long as the hour stays like this, we're technically still respecting. Here we go, guys. Let's see what's going to happen. Which is, this is the new 4 hour as well, right? So the 4 hour is bullish. Okay. So price has never done this. So price has never closed below here, below this level, without tapping this level. And then a prince bullish. It's never done it. So I really don't know what's going on the 4. It's just new data. That's what we put it down to. So this is where we've got to use the smaller time frames to see what's going on. So what I'd like to see is if we can get a bearish 4 again, then I would be interested in then top wick to come down and come through, because the principle is still the same, but just the way the candles are printing is different. So yeah, can we avoid a top wick and then flip bearish? What we could potentially do, if we get a pullback on this 4, what what I might do is once we pull back to here is get out of this trade, keep this one and go risk free in case the 4 flips back up. But I can really see the 1 hour faking out now. I can see the 1 hour actually doing this. You've got no bottom wick on that 1 hour, remember? So I can actually see that happening. And if we get that, then you're probably thinking, okay, where can the 4 go then? The 4 can really come and break the lows at this point. That'd be nice. So let's see. Come on, Seattle. We sort of want this one to break the high a tad, because we want this getting tested, but not broke, because obviously that's where our stops are. But we want this wick getting tested. So if the wick can come up, there's no bottom wick on this one, and there's no bottom wick on this one. So then you're probably thinking, well, you're probably going to need a bottom wick on both if you want to drive up. So can this be the one what flips, creates a bottom wick, comes down for a bottom wick on that? And at that point, you've then got your top wick, what you wanted. And that means the 4 would have tested the previous wick and then flipping to the downside. So that would be perfectimondio. I mean, perfectimondio. What's the one doing then? Sorry, gold. I mean, gold's tricky to get in here. What's this 4 gonna do? I mean, he normally cleans straight back up, but I just don't like how we haven't had that bottom wick. What are you gonna do? I'll be back in a second, guys. Heat back on. Oh, it's on. How steep is this top wick going to be, Dan? Are we going to get that fake out on the 1? I can see that happening, guys. I really can.
It's as high as it's going. And again, next hour will be the size of this hour. Previous hour.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go You're good to go.
So it's up to you whether you delete this sell stop underneath. To be honest, the trade IDs, they wouldn't have been activated because that's all I put on. Sell stop under this. Before. This might not play out until later on. We must have some news today. Unemployment change, weekly high impact news at 1:15. And then Ed Barr speech. CPI Canada. We have got some news at 1:15. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave this on, I think, Dan. Gold. I can't do now until the one closes above. So if the one... There's a potential wing back sell here, 4945, but I wouldn't take that unless I was sat here watching it. So this is not for me, this. Right. The only thing I would do is if the one closes above 4933, I'd look at buys up. Probably can't do anything else now. We could have took the 15, but I was hoping, see this here, this 15. At one point this was down here. I was hoping we would have got the 15 breakout, and then if we had a 15 close back in, I would have took that. Because the only reason you fake out here is to grab liquidity. You're definitely coming past that. There's now our advantage point. So I would have took the next 15 to come up, but it didn't do that. So if it goes now, there's nothing I can do about it. I'd have to wait for a one close above there, so then I'm looking at buys up. Once the one closes above here, you've got potential two areas in between here and here for a wing back buy, if you wanted to do that, with stops at 4903. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave gold. Oh, here we go, here we go. This one, I'll see what the 15 does, and then I'm gonna jump off, I think. If we get a 15 close back below here, I would imagine that's probably initiating the move to now. I mean, think about it logically, right? We were up here, we pulled back, and then we closed back above this. So you would think now the reason you're closing back above this is because you're coming to break these highs. There's only one reason. But if you get a 15 close back below, what's the point in closing back below here? There's no point unless that's the actual direction we need to go. So once you get a 15 close below there, then I would imagine I'm probably going to initiate the one fake out. So yeah, and if you don't like these trades, remember that the sweet spot is only there. You only need to pull back to that and you can get out at break even. But at the moment, I'm happy with the risk. I'm happy to keep it on. I'm going to come back at 11 and just check on my phone, see if the one's faked out. If the one's faked out to the downside, then I'm happy. What I might do though, is if we come and tap this, I might exit this one because the 4's closed bullish. But keep this one on and go risk free. That means we're taking away all the risk really, but still having a chance to see if we're right to come down. So that's another way you can lower the risk. But if you're happy, I've got a $150 risk on both of these. That's it. I'm more than happy with it. But look at this 15 now, Dan. Oh, get out. Get out, you dirty cow. Get out.
Come on, you bastard. Drop your trousers.
Quite creepy that there.
I like it.
In a nice way. Creepy in a nice way.
We just keep all 3 trades on. Fuck it.
Yeah. Deleted one. I'll put it back on.
But to be honest, I've still got this 4 on. I haven't deleted it yet.
So I missed the
Third one.
Third one.
Yeah.
I activated the middle one on my live. So I've got that one active on my live. On my challenge, it activated the third one, but not the second one.
What?
So, yeah, so it's really weird.
Well, you got activated on which one?
So on the top, the most top entry.
Yeah, this one.
I got activated on my challenge.
Yeah.
On my live, I missed that entry, but it activated the middle entry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, but I think I'm misplacing it on the line. The top end one.
Yeah.
And it just came and it pinged my the second one. It entered me in that, but not on the challenge. So, but I'm keeping on the challenge and keeping all 3 on for now.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep all 3. I'm just what it is with this, right? Yes, it's new data printed, but the 1 hour is still respecting for me. So is our 4 hour range out, and is this just an S play? We've never came back up without tapping this level once we broke these. So I think this might just be new data, and we're going to put in a bullish candle before coming down. That's it. But at that point, you've got no data to go off. You're just sort of relying on hope and sort of experience, knowing that price can print different ways, but still the targets are the same. If that makes sense. So we know we need to come and tap this, but doesn't mean we're going to print exactly the same as previous. You know what I mean, like?
And how you mean?
You know what I mean, like, don't you?
You mean?
We had so much snow here last night.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like a couple of days ago, we had a weather warning, like severe, and it was like maybe 1 centimeter, like hardly anything.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden yesterday, it's like, oh, now it's going to snow, and it's like, fucking hell, the buckets are down. And, everything was a bit chaotic this morning. But,
see, I bet you your snow's like beautiful, thick, crunchy, dead
today
white.
it is. We don't normally get this type of snow. We don't normally get this. Like we live close to the coast and stuff. We don't normally get it here.
Yeah.
Today is perfect. It is the perfect snow. So we'll get the little ones later, and then go on the sleds and stuff.
See, we just get sludge.
Yeah, I hate that.
Sludge. That's all we get.
Dirty sludge.
Grey, dirty sludge.
Not the good dirty.
It doesn't snow without raining here. It's annoying. Come on. This is a lovely 15-minute close.
A great structure there. That's good.
Yeah, as long as we don't close back up. I did say I'd go quarter past, but I think I'll give it till half past, see if we can break these lows. And then I'm going. It's just the 4 now. The 4's bullish. That's the only thing that sort of put me off. But you got to be in it to win it, Andre.
Exactly.
You got to be in it to win it. You gotta be. If we are going to drive down, I would imagine this 15 continues. So this 15 would print bearish. If it prints bullish, well, I'd be getting stopped out. So what? This is what I said about when I had them pancake. I feel minging now. Don't like eating in the morning. failed, minging. I have a bad day there, that's it. Full English. It's what women are like and on the diets. I was on a diet, but I had a really bad day. And I just fell into the local cafe for a full English. With extra fried bread.
Fried bread.
How do you eat your fried bread? Easy.
With my mouth.
Yeah, but do you just pick up the fried bread and take a bite out of it like toast?
Well, yeah.
Or do you cut bits off and put it with other bits?
Well, it depends. Depends how I'm feeling. Really.
I
But
think...
if I've got a lot of like saucy stuff, then I'll probably use it as like a second plate for a couple of other items from my breakfast and swirl it around in any sauce and then eat it. So
I think if you pick it up like a toast and bite into it, I think you're wrong. I do. I just think it's you can't eat.
take it with a pinch of salt, Andre. He's from Hartlepool.
You can't eat. You can't eat a bread what's been dipped in just pure oil, and then.
Do you not fry it if you're doing fried bread? Is it not in butter rather than oil?
I don't cook, Dan. Who do you think I am?
I've already told you I'm like Nigella Lawson in the kitchen.
Okay, it looked nice yesterday actually.
Oh, that's what I had this morning for my breakfast. Not all of it.
See, you've got to cut a bit off the fried bread and then put it with a bit of bacon, sausage, and it gives you that crunch. It's the only way you can eat fried bread.
Do you have hash browns?
Yes. Mushrooms.
Mushrooms, hash browns, beans,
Black pudding.
eggs, black pudding.
What type of full English do you have over there, Andre? Or do you not have one?
Full English in Denmark.
It's Denmark.
Do you have a full Denmark? What's a full Denmark?
A full Denmark.
I just image a croissant with a bit of cheese.
Say again, sorry?
I just image a croissant with a bit of cheese. That's all I image.
Right. No. So
It's got to be a Danish pastry.
So traditional Danish breakfast. So, the bakery, they make these specific type of breakfast rolls. It's called morning pieces. Direct translation. It's beautiful buns, and so if you have a breakfast spread, then you will have that. Very continental style. Loads of cheeses, and they've got this liver. It's not a liver pate, but it's a liver thing. You have that on it. You can have it warm with mushrooms and bacon. That's really nice. Otherwise, we have this thing. It's very old school. It's called beer bread.
Beer bread.
Beer bread.
Yeah, beer bread. So we have this very dark rye bread over here that you normally eat for lunch. It's really good for you and stuff.
Yeah.
And in the old days, they used to take that, all the leftover bits, the bits is getting a bit hard and stale. And they've got this. It's a type of beer they have here. It's basically 0% alcohol in it, but it's like maybe 0.2-3%. It's called kiddie beer, and then you soak the bread in that, and you boil it with that, and it becomes like this porridge thing, and you have that with whipped cream.
What the fuck?
Oh, it's I always thought it looked actually disgusting, but it tastes so good. So we have that a lot of times on the weekends, and I always stuff myself with that. It just sits right in you.
That sounds more like a sweet.
Well, yeah. But you can have it for breakfast over here. Not every day, because mind you, you will gain.
You'll turn into an American.
Yeah, basically, yeah. No, but I also that bread I can't eat it all the time, because I used to do that when he came to visit. I would gain so much weight every time I came to visit here before when I lived in the UK. So now we have it on special occasions or something. Otherwise, for me, it's just porridge in the morning.
Porridge.
Porridge with some protein powder mixed in. Very good.
Yeah. I like porridge.
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 Oh yeah. In summertime, I make a lot of overnight oats. That's really good.
Just enough to give you that boost, see you through the morning until lunchtime.
Yeah.
Especially if you're doing anything active.
I find I have more energy if I don't eat. If I don't eat, I've got more energy. When I eat, I'm just like, whoa. But yeah, I know, I get it. And in the army, you literally 3 meals a day. And if you don't eat your breakfast and then you're doing some fizz,
Oof.
you're fucked.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I do get it, but yeah, and it used to be full English every morning, really. Oh, actually, I got the point where I'd have poached eggs on toast.
I love poached eggs on toast.
Yeah, but the yolk's got to be runny though.
Oh yeah, 100%. Where you failed making a poached egg if it's a hard yolk.
I love a good eggs Benedict.
Oh, eggs Benedict.
Yeah, with a bit of chili flakes.
Bit of ham or some bacon.
Tesco does a lovely, it's like a poached egg on toast, but it has like chili flakes on and avocado. Oh, it's beautiful.
Tesco.
Really, not Tesco, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not an ambassador of Tesco, by the way. However,
No, so,
Yeah,
but
Tesco's do have like a restaurant, not just you're buying it in a box.
how is it,
oh yeah,
like, how
oh,
the
they've
hell?
got a cap.
And then,
We've got caps,
yes.
Tesco caps. You think I'd buy it in a box?
Just be like, I would advise
I would not touch
now
that egg.
online, don't buy poached eggs on toast in a box.
Frozen
Yes.
poached eggs.
You get a meal deal, gets a packet of crisps and a drink with it as well. Poached eggs, bacon, and avocado on toast, I think, would be probably my favourite protein breakfast. If I'm not having like a full English. So that tells you what.
You naughty.
Poached eggs and avocado on toast, man. There's just something unreal about it.
No, but I always look at it and I look at the plate and think, so if I see that on the menu, I think that's not enough.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be small. It's not enough for
Well,
me.
when it's like 2 slices of toast, 4 poached eggs, and a whole avocado, probably enough.
I know, babe, but I am greedy.
Same.
I can eat.
Same. Let's say, if I wasn't greedy, I wouldn't be the size that I am. So, but I think it's just, I think this at the minute is still winter weight.
I like that.
For winter.
Wonder where.
Just waiting for the sun to come out, I'll sweat it out, I'll recharge like Superman, and then, I don't know, I'll go for a walk maybe. Come on, you drove, why have you come back up? No.
What is it doing?
Just doing what it was, Pete.
Yeah,
Just done it once.
it is, isn't it?
You know, just do what we want for a change.
Summer, summer, summertime. I'm going to, right guys, I'm going to leave yous with it. I'm going to leave yous with it, guys. Yeah, it's, I mean, all we're after really is if this one closes bearish and we get a fake out, and it only has to be below here, and then we should be good. If the one closes like that, I would imagine we're going to continue, and that'll be the 4 coming down. Now I'll be going, it's up to you whether you keep this last one on as well. This last one's completed for yourself, but what I would probably do with these two is maybe go risk free once you tap here, because if you tap here, And if you break this low and then come back up to these levels, that's because we're coming up, and this was just a lower low.
Hello, hello.
A lower low, a break of the lows one more time before coming back up. So you shouldn't really be coming back. So I'm going to set an alert on here. As soon as we tap that, I'll go risk-free on both these trades. And then, yeah, if we do break the lows and we're right, we should be coming straight through to 24344. And that is it, basically. That is all I've got for you today.
Well, it wants to come down. I mean, £1 profit, one of them.
Ooh.
So I think we may be closing out in full.
Yeah, see, gold I can't do now here. If you get a 1 hour close above, you can look at buys up, but can't do anything. We weren't able to get in on any of that. The 2 was the one really, but 2 in. Probably could have took the 2, but we already missed the move at that point. So yeah, I'm gonna love these and leave this, guys. I'm gonna see you tomorrow if he's on. And so hopefully this will play out. If not, only lower risk anyway. Yeah, we'll see how we get on. I'll tell you what you could do actually before I go.
Fourth entry on.
So the yeah. Fourth entry. No, the 30 is about to close bearish, right?
Move everything at the top of the 30.
Yeah, because if this one flips now, it's highly likely. The only reason you flip it now is to extend this wick, but it's highly likely you're probably coming for the high of that, which is your stops anyway. Whereas if the 30 prints like this, you close respecting still on the 30. I would expect the new 30 to come and break these lows now. Like, it'd be quite rare if this new 30 now does that after. I mean, why didn't we do it there? Why didn't we carry on? There's no reason to print bearish. You would have just carried on. So that means there's no reason coming up for this 30, really. So you technically could move your stops above there, but that's only after the 30's closed bearish back below. Now, yes, you might get top wick and just break the high and then flip. But once you flip, I would definitely then move my stops to the high of that. So, but at the minute, I'm giving it the breathing space. I'm going to leave it with you though, so you decide what you want to do. If the 30 closes like this, and if I get a top wick, and I decide, okay, I'm happy with that top wick, and then I flip bearish, then I'll move my stops. Okay.
Yeah.
But at the minute, I'm only $150 risk on these. So. All right, guys. Looks like the 30 is closing below. That's really nice. Hopefully the next 30 can just pop down. I'll see you tomorrow, 8 AM, if he's around.
Indeed you shall. Indeed you shall.
Catch you later, everyone. Thanks for joining.
Have a good day, Andre.
You too, Andre. Bye-bye.